Greetings, comrades. Welcome back to another episode of Animizzle Squizzle, the show that acquaints you with the next generation of artists and animators. Once again, today's guest hails from the country that went to war with China so they could import drugs there. He's been posting animated content on YouTube since March this year, and he has already come very close to getting 1,000 subscribers. His character design emulates the rubber hose animation aesthetic that was prominent in animation in the 1920s and 30s, and he puts it to good use, making very entertaining content. It is with great pleasure that I introduce our fourth guest, Alfie Animations. What's up, Alfie? How's it going? How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for having me on the podcast.
You're welcome. Super glad to have you in the podcast. What got you into art and animation?
Well, I first got into animation when I saw Alan Becker's Animator versus Animation stick fight animation thing, and I was inspired heavily by that. So I just searched up an animation program on my phone and just looked at a tutorial of how to make like stick fights, and I just started making really bad ones.
Yeah, did that tutorial help you at all? For easing, I love that video. Did it help you at all?
Yeah, it sort of helped me, but I was like pretty young at the time, so I kind of just winged it, and after that I saw like obviously the other ones out on his story times, and I thought, hey, I could probably try that. I'll probably do that.
Okay, so what were your expectations before getting into art and animation?
They were pretty low because I never expected my channel to be as popular as it is now, and I just expected, maybe get a few subs, like 10 or something at max. But I never expected to get as popular as within such a short time.
Okay, so what were your expectations before getting into art and animation?
Well, animation is a lot harder than I thought it would be. I thought I could do it in a few days, but I was wrong about that. It takes really time consuming.
How long do you think your first animation took?
I think it took maybe 3 to 4 weeks. I was pretty new to animation.
Yeah, definitely my first animation took me like 1 day. So I bet you put a lot more effort into it than I did. What video that you made are you most proud of?
Probably my school uniform video. The jokes were okay in it, and I think the animation was decent and the backgrounds were pretty good. But the more I watch it, the more I see the flaws in it. And the video I'm working on right now, I think is like 10 times better than the school uniforms one.
Yeah, so that being said, what's your favorite part of the animation progress, or just drawing in general? What's your favorite part of it?
Well, my favorite part of drawing is probably just, creating, and drawing can get boring if you're like doing it for ages, but it's always worth it in the end. Same with animation.
So, do you have any advice for anybody that wants to do animation and definitely get into it right now in 2020?
Well, I'd say just try not to rush videos, because rushed products can, definitely not as your best. Don't give up on your channel just because you don't hit, 1K in the first week or whatever, because you got to take it slow and be patient. And to improve on animation, practice is important. I know everyone says that, but it's because, it's true. Practice makes perfect, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, what's something of your channel, something that you want to improve about your channel, or something you want to get better at?
Probably the scripts, because I do get a lot of things wrong in my videos.
Have you always done scripted videos?
Yeah, I've always done scripted videos because they can, be kind of a mess without a script.
Yeah. Wait, did you have any channels before this one, or was this your first one?
This was my first channel, but I did used to post really old storytime videos. I did like 5, and they were all just really bad. But I might make a video about them.
You're not technically new. You started a while ago, before you actually uploaded your phone video.
Yeah, that lasted about 3 months, and then my iPad broke, so I just gave up.
Do you think getting into the animation community has opened the doors to meet a lot of cool people?
Yeah, I've met so many cool people, and everyone's so nice. Obviously, there are some bad aspects, but it's mostly just positive, and I just met so many people. It's great.
Yeah, do you plan on making mostly storytime, or do you plan on making more skit stuff because I do know a lot of storytime animators are getting into more skit-based stuff. Do you think you're going to stick with storytime, or are you going to do other types of content too?
So I'll probably stick with storytime for quite a while, but if like one video is taking like really long and I might not be able to post for a long time, I'll probably add some skits in between so people have something to watch while they wait.
How do you think of your stories? Do they come naturally, or does it take you a few days to even think of an idea for a video?
Well, I actually have like a ton of video ideas written down, so I haven't really got a problem with that. I don't have a lot of super interesting stories, but there's some of them that I do have really good, and I can't wait to, make videos about them.
Yeah. So I saw you made a Multi-Animator project. Was that your first Multi-Animator project, right?
Yeah, and it was really fun to make. It's fun to see how people animate the videos and stuff, and everybody did really good.
How long did you give them? Did you just give them a week?
I gave them 3 weeks. I felt like that was too short, but people did it in less than half the time.
Yeah, I feel like the shorter the parts, really somebody can get a part done in a weekend. That's what I usually do. Have you participated in any Multi-Animator projects yourself?
I think I'm doing a few right now. I don't think any of them have been published, but I'm doing like a Gumball one and
Yeah. Oh, I did hear about that.
an Edgeworld one. I'm doing one of those as well.
What's your least favorite thing to animate, or like the one that takes the most time?
I'd say probably either walk cycles, because those are really annoying, or like just when your character's talking, because I'm trying to put less of those in my videos. It can just be boring of just a guy talking to you, and it's kind of boring to animate as well, but they do look good sometimes.
What do you think makes, for anybody that wants to add jokes or comedy into their videos, what do you think is the best way to do that?
I think it's good to subvert people's expectations, so make them think one thing's going to happen, but then twist it on its head and something else happens, and it's fine.
Yeah, be unexpectable. How did you decide you want to have that the rubber hose style to your stuff?
Well, if I had to be honest, it's not that much of an interesting answer. I've seen the Steven Universe movie, and I saw the character spin out, and I liked how she was animated and how she acted and stuff. And I watched a video about it, and it was like saying it was based off, rubber hose and that kind of design. And I just watched a bunch of old cartoons, and I thought they were just really interesting of how people made them, and I really liked how just the characters looked, so I wanted to make it. So I just drew a character in that style, and then I just decided to use it for my channel. I think it looked pretty cool.
Yeah. Is animation your main hobby right now?
Yeah, I do spend a lot of time on it. I used to play games a lot, but I've stopped to do that less. I spend most time on anime now.
Do you plan on getting a career in animation when you're much older, or are you planning for something other than that?
Well, I'm hoping YouTube could become my career, but it probably won't happen, so I would want to create like a cartoon show or something. I think that'd be really cool. That'd be fun.
That would be awesome. What's your favorite video game? Or what video games did you play before you got really into animation?
Well, I used to play Minecraft a lot, and there was a phase where I used to play Fortnite, but I don't do that anymore. But Minecraft's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, Minecraft is definitely fun. Minecraft is a big thing for animators, so I love playing Minecraft. Do you think you want to get into video game making or doing anything for video games?
Well, I used to make like old Scratch games on. Have you heard of Scratch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to make games on that. I never finished them, but I drew the assets and stuff, and I made a bunch for like 2 years in a row. But it'd be fun to make my own game. I have a lot of ideas, but I don't think, I'm smart enough to do the coding and all that stuff.
Yeah. So what are there any animators that are inspiring you right now?
Well, this may not be a very popular answer, but I think The Odd One's Out really inspires me, because he makes really good videos.
I've never heard anybody say that. That's a new one. We're making new things in the Animizzle Squizzle. What's something that you think is unique about The Odd One's Out?
Well, his videos feel like, I don't know how to describe it. They don't feel like story times, even though they are. It feels more like it's from a TV show, because it's just really good quality, and just everything's like, it's just so good. I don't think there's any flaws, to be honest.
Do you think once you're a lot bigger as an animation channel, are you going to still do them all yourself, or are you going to have any people that help you, or like a team?
Well, I might do, because I'm pretty bad at backgrounds, so I might start getting people to make backgrounds, paying people in the future, maybe. But I think I'd probably do all the animation myself. I like to do that. just by myself.
Have you been to any conventions yet, or do you like saving up or planning to go to any?
Well, I haven't been to any conventions really, but I really want to go to VidCon London next year if it does happen, and just meet my animator friends and stuff. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Do you have any upcoming projects?
Well, my next video is just my main project. I've done like a minute of it so far, and it should be out by the end of this month. It's a video about pen licenses.
Oh.
It's a UK thing.
Yeah.
But it's pretty interesting. They're pretty interesting, so I thought I'd make a video about it. It's like a story time topic thing.
Do you play any sports, or are there any United Kingdom stereotypes that you're involved in?
Not really, to be honest. I played hockey for like a few days. I was into that, but then I kind of gave up.
That is one. Okay, well, I think that answers a few questions. Thank you for coming to the podcast. Please, everybody, go check out his stuff and his art. Subscribe to Alfie Animates, the podcast, and you can check out more stuff coming soon and our last episodes. Have a great day, guys.